It's a big month for NBC, and we're not just talking the Olympics. Jimmy Fallon's taking over for Jay Leno on The Tonight Show.
And SNL's Seth Meyers there is taking over as host of NBC's Late Night. Lee and I recently had the chance to talk to Seth about his new job.
Seth Meyers.
In his 12-year career with SNL, Seth Meyers is best known, of course, for his role as the fake news anchor of Weekend Update.
Seth, we are here to take you to the other side.
Meyers said an emotional goodbye to SNL last weekend.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
And will now prepare to host NBC's Late Night as Jimmy Fallon moves to The Tonight Show.
Really only 3 minutes worth of interesting stuff.
Okay.
During a recent visit to Chicago, we had the chance to talk to Seth about the big move to his own talk show.
Guys, be quiet.
Pretty exciting. February 24th, you take over Late Night.
Around the corner.
What the heck?
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Ready for it?
I think so. I think we're getting ready. You know, we want to get started at this point.
Tell us what we can expect that you're going to do differently in your new show.
Well, we're not trying to deconstruct the late night model. You know, we're such fans of what Dave and Conan and Jimmy did with the time slot, and we want to just sort of bring our own creative DNA to it. But it's going to be, you know, a classic late night show with a monologue and desk pieces and guests. But, you know, we do want to bring elements of Weekend Update with me, which is interviewing people that are written, you know, have actors play characters. And so that's one thing we want to bring. But we're hoping to find it in the first 6 months, you know?
Yeah, now you're a Northwestern grad.
Yes.
Right? So you've got a regional connection here. Tell me you've done at least one road trip to Madison during your college.
Here's the amazing
right?
thing. I never went to Madison. I never did. But I did recently go. I played at the Barrymore Theater up there, so that was my first visit.
And had a huge crowd.
I did have a nice crowd, and it was great. But Madison, when I went up there, I couldn't believe that for 4 years I wasted the opportunity to go there. What a beautiful place.
I know.
So when you see this logo
Yes.
and you see yourself on the cover of Time magazine, is it surreal? What is that like?
It's very surreal. The Time magazine, like, I had to try to remember if I had gone to a carnival and had it mocked up.
Right.
But yeah, it's great. I mean, the good news is we're so busy trying to get ready, you don't have a lot of time to sort of stop and take in how crazy it all is. You just sort of move forward.
Any pressure? I mean, we're talking Letterman, Conan, you know, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, no pressure there, right?
None.
Yeah.
Totally fine with it.
Got this.
Totally fine. No, one of the nice things about having worked at SNL is you have that sense of being in a place with a legacy.
Yeah,
And
well, that's true.
what you learn over time is if you let that pressure get to you, you kind of can't execute your job. So you just try to focus on the task at hand and hope that the pressure doesn't ultimately get to you. You just glanced at that, and that made me, stress me out again.
Yeah, I know. Because I just want to make sure that people know they will be changing the name from Late Night with Jimmy Fallon.
They did. That was nice.
Right.
I was, you know,
that was one of your first demands.
We negotiated pretty hard on that. But
Right. That would have been awkward.
Yeah.
So I think Amy Poehler is going to be on your first show?
We're going to have Amy on the first show.
Who are you most excited or hopeful you'll be able to bring in as a guest?
Well, it's been nice working on SNL for so many years. I've gotten a chance to meet a lot of famous people, a lot of great actors. But we also want to have, you know, politicians, athletes on the show.
Local news anchors.
Local news anchors would be great.
Anytime.
I have a short list, and you guys are both on that. So
That's good.
You know, yeah, there's still like 3 more stages.
At John and Lee, by the way.
Yes, of course, I remember.
So I'm not familiar with how your schedule works for doing SNL, but is it different now that you're moving into this?
It is. You know, the biggest difference is just doing it every night. You know, we'll film the show around 6:30. So I will actually hopefully be home for dinner, which will be great because I'm a newlywed.
Nice.
Yes, congratulations.
Maybe stay a wed. But it'll be good. I mean, for me, I'm going to be doing what you guys have to do every day, which is like just so much more hair and makeup. Like, because usually
That's true.
I don't even have
John in particular.
Yeah.
Especially me.
I don't even have to shave till like 7 p.m. on Saturday. So now it's a whole new world.
It is a whole new world.
Neither does Lee.
Yeah, I only shave my face once a week.
Well, you not tell.
She's looking great. You can't tell. Seth, good luck to you. This is fantastic.
Thank
You're
you,
a great
guys.
guy.
I really
We're happy
appreciate
to
it.
see this is all working out, and the logo's still there, so I think it's a go.
Good. You
24th.
keep checking it like you think it's going to
I
go
know.
away.
I know. Like I know.
And again, Late Night with Seth Meyers airs after The Tonight Show beginning February 24th after the Olympics end on NBC.
He's such a nice guy and funny in person as he is on TV, and we got to ride the elevator with him and his wife.
And his wife, who is very attractive, and they just make a great couple.
Yeah, and it's
We're
great to
happy
get
for
a
them.
chance to meet them. We hope you enjoyed that. We'll be right back with a final check of the forecast from Carlos after this.